What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. Thank you very much for joining me today for another video. Um, First and foremost, apologies for the sound of my voice. As you can tell, it's a little crackly. I was hoping that it'd be back by today, um, and even though it's not fully back, I had to get this intro filmed as I'm already a day or two past the point I would like to be to get this video out by the weekend. Um, yeah, it's just been all this, going out in the wet, snow, cold. It's finally caught up with me. The weather's been nasty, nastier than it has been for a few years. Here this winter, there was a stretch of we had snow basically every day for like 2.5 weeks. Um, Followed by two or three different big snowstorms over the last couple of weeks. Um, so last month and a half or so has been pretty crazy. Um, However, thank you very much for joining me again. And we have something a little bit different for you today. Um, we instead of doing a Randonautica, I was talking with somebody and they were telling me this story about people hearing um, the sound of a young child or baby um, crying in a certain part of a cemetery in excuse me, in a town about maybe 10, 15 miles from here. So we went to check it out. So that's what we have for you today. We have a paranormal investigation, and you guys know my thoughts on that. I'm not convinced. So I was hoping the reason I decided to do this because, as you also know, I don't do too many like paranormal intentions with my randonauticas and stuff like that. Um, the reason I decided to do it is because, um, although I am skeptical, I want to be convinced. I would, I would love it. I would love to know that it's true. And I even mentioned as much in it throughout the video. Um, and that's about it. I'm not gonna spoil what happens and whether we found or didn't find anything. Um, yeah. So let's get into the video. Thank you guys very much for joining me again. Hit that thumbs up. Those likes really help. Leave me a comment down below, especially if you see anything or hear anything throughout the video that maybe I don't mention or I just miss. Um, and that's about it. We will see you real soon after the video. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. Um,
we're here with another video for you tonight. We're doing something a little different. Um, so, those of you that follow the channel, I mostly do randonautic. Well, I basically only do randonautic. I mean, I've done some geocache here and there, but those of you that know me, even just through the channel, know my feelings on like paranormal, ghosts and things like that. I'm not convinced. However, someone mentioned to me that I should check this out. Said maybe it would make for a good video. Um, so I'm at this cemetery that is it's in a place called Marion Heights. It's maybe 15 minutes from my area, 20 minutes. I guess depends on how fast you drive. Um, but they said that it said I don't think they've ever heard this because from the way they said it to me, or from the way, what the hell? There's a rig. Oh my goodness, scared the crap out of me for a second. There's a rig pulling in here. Um, yeah. Anyway, I was talking to the person, and the way it was said to me makes me think that they've never experienced it themselves. But apparently, somewhere in this cemetery, you're supposed to be able to hear what sounds like a baby crying. So, since I'm not convinced, I'm kind of skeptical and all that, as I said, we're gonna check it out. If nothing else, maybe we get a little kind of a bonus type video out of it. Um, maybe I put it like near the end of a randonautic video. I don't know, or maybe I don't put it on at all because we walked around and for nothing. But it is a cemetery after all, so I'm sure we'll find some cool stuff to do, whether it be fixing down flags or flowers or what have you. Um, and who knows? Maybe I'll get my mind changed and hear a baby crying tonight. I doubt it, but let's go check it out. Let me get all my stuff on and we'll see you then. All right, so what's happening, guys? So we are outside the car, and I don't know if you can see back there that trucker that pulled in. I guess he just parked his truck and he's getting picked up by somebody. Um, yeah, so we're heading into the lower part of the cemetery first, and then we're just going to kind of walk, I guess, all around it and up to the top part. And I'm going to try and talk a little bit, but not a whole lot, because I do want to listen to see. But yeah, like I said, I was talking to a buddy of mine, and she was saying that it said, and when someone usually says it said, that kind of tells me that they oh gosh, I don't. Maybe I go this way first. Yeah, we'll go this will wrap us down around. Usually when people say stuff like "oh, they say," that usually means that they didn't experience it themselves. They just heard about it. So we'll check it out. But it said, I guess, that they're supposed to be you're supposed to be able to hear the sounds of a baby crying somewhere in the cemetery. I tried to ask her where in the cemetery exactly, and I haven't got a response. So we're gonna check it all out. So we'll turn you guys around and we'll get to it. Turn this light up for you all. Nope, that's down. Why is it? Why? Oh no! Don't drop the camera. All right. So we're here at the beginning of the lower part of the cemetery, and it goes a good distance down, and then up that way Like kind of right next to where we parked is the upper part of the cemetery, but I figured it'd be smarter to swing down and around. But we'll keep our eyes open for down soldiers, and we'll try and keep the noise to a minimum. See if maybe we can hear a baby crying. Again, I'm not. I'm very doubtful. Um, because, like I said, I'm not super convinced that there are any such things as ghosts or spirits. Or, and for those of you out there that do, hey, that do believe in them, you feel like you witnessed them. I don't think you're wrong. Um, I don't think you're lying. Well, I think some people are lying. Like a lot of these ghost hunters that you see on YouTube, I think they're lying. Um, but people who legitimately believe that they. Sorry, I just stopped talking there because I thought I heard something, but I don't think I did. I think it was just my uh, head trying to play tricks on me. Plus, there's vehicles and stuff off in the distance that you'll hear. Well, you might not hear them, but I will. Oh, I don't know if you'll see this. Look, check this out. Oh no, you can't. You can't see it very well. But that light. Sorry, big finger to the button. What I was trying to say, that light you see there, that I can't get it. I can't get it well because I'm dealing with this crappy camera. But that is an awesome view of a crescent moon right near the North Star. I wish I had a camera that could do it justice because it is a beautiful sight. Oh, I'm gonna keep checking my phone to see if this person ever texts me back to tell me where about in the cemetery, um, to maybe save me from having to walk at all. That's pretty. That's a pretty thing over there. Maybe go check that out. Um, so yeah, thank you guys for joining me. For any of you that are doing so, I left my phone in the car. That's dumb. That's really dumb of me. But thank you guys, those of you that are joining me for this little adventure. I know a lot of you are here for Randonautica, and I apologize that this is not a Randonautica um, episode or anything. I mean, you can pretend it is. Um, you can pretend I ran an intention and it brought me here, but no, we just came here on our own uh, to check out the claim of babies, or a baby, or babies. I don't know if it's one or multiple or what, but babies crying. I, as of now, don't hear anything, but I have been running my yap, so let's get this focused up. Okay, there we go. Oh, but I saw this neat monument down here we're going to check out, or I guess not monument, but neat memorial, I guess would be the better word. But also keep my eye out for any fallen soldiers. Wow, this is awesome. You know, you know you were important to family and friends for sure. Not that you have to do something like this, to show that someone's important to you. But, when you do something like this, it's just, I mean, this is crazy. I can only be so lucky as to hope that I've made enough of an impact on people's life when I go that they do something like this for me. Oh no. That's that stinks. That's why. Um, I can imagine this is done by a lot of different people. December 31st, 2003 to July 20th, 2020. Only 17 years old. Our Lukey Bear. Love the Eagles, it looks like. Good luck to them, as a matter of fact, next weekend. I guess they're going to be in the Super Bowl again against Kansas City again. Oh, here we go. Luke, let me see if I can zoom you guys in here. This is beautiful. Luke left an imprint in this world and made it a much kinder place to live in. Luke was a fighter, and his stubbornness kept him fighting until the very end. He will live on in the hearts of so many. Our precious angel is now resting in peace in the arms of Jesus. That's beautiful. It would bring a tear to my eye if it wasn't so cold. I think if any tears were able to come out, they would freeze instantly, I think. Maybe there's a lot of cool stuff in this cemetery. I'm coming to notice real quick. I've never really had much reason to come up here and peruse this cemetery. Oh, that's such a lit up cross wreath. It's like wreath material in the shape of a cross with lights on it. There's something blinking down here. If you guys do hear anything, please do let me know. Because even if I don't, I would love to get like a timestamp or something to go back and check. Because some of you people may think, because I say I'm not convinced that I'm against this stuff, and I want to be convinced. I would love it to be true that spirits, ghosts, all that. I would love it to be true. Oh, there's a down wreath. Let's fix that up while we're here. There we go. All better. Ta-ta! Oh, I'm not even sure if you're supposed to be here after sunset, to be honest. Oh my goodness, I walked all the way across to the other side of the top of the lower cemetery instead of going out. I gotta get back, I gotta get down this way without falling. Yeah, that's just ice all the way down. Whew. All right, let's quiet down a little bit and see what we can hear. That was kind of wild. I just heard the sounds of like tree creaking or something. Like it was gonna fall over. That was wild. It is currently 12 degrees. With the wind, it probably is much colder than that. Um, but yeah, nonetheless, we're out because Well, I mean, I love you guys, but tonight is more for me. Um, when when I heard about this, I almost immediately jumped into the car and headed on out. But man, I figured maybe you guys might get some enjoyment out of it too. I almost didn't uh, bring the camera um, because of how cold it is. I was thinking to myself, I'm not gonna bother filming. I'm just gonna check it out, and if I hear anything cool, I can always go back and film another time. And if I don't hear anything, then I didn't waste anyone's time. But then I was then told by a couple of different people that they'd they'd think it's cool either way if I filmed it, just in case I did catch something. They would be able to see. I don't know what's going on. Why this is all out of whack like this? Get focused, bro. There you go. I ask it to get focused and it shuts off. It's probably dying from this cold too. Oh man, sorry guys if the quality of this sucks. I'm not sure why it's so grainy. I mean, that could just be this little screen that I'm looking at it on, but it looks so bad. Let me flip it around and see what I look like. I can't even use my fingers ain't even functioning. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to cut some of that out. This is not a professional production by any means. So now I know why it was all grainy, because I had it zoomed all the way to freak in while I was reading that memorial and never zoomed it back out. But we're at the bottom of the cemetery now, the bottom of the bottom part of it. Um, I may have to save the upper part for another night because I don't know if my fingers can take it much more. Turn you guys back around, Gene. Yeah, get the light turned up for you. Yeah, now it's not as grainy. Oh gosh, one day I'll learn how to hold the camera properly. Oh yeah. Yeah, as you can see, there's not too much in the way of. There's one tombstone there. Not too much in the way of tombstones down here at this part, because this is, like I said, the end of the bottom half of the cemetery. Um, but so far, I haven't heard anything that I would consider super out of the ordinary. I mean, it was wild, that tree creaking. That was real wild, but it wasn't a baby. Oh, I might have a frostbite at the end of this. All right, guys, we're gonna have to go without a flashlight for a minute. I have to warm up one hand to the best I can. I should have bought more hot hands. Is what I should have bought. But again, I wasn't really planning on coming out tonight. Well, thought I might have heard something, but I don't think so. I think it might have just been cars in the distance. I mean, baby crying, that's a pretty distinct, that's neat. Wish I was able to get the flashlight out to show you right now, but I gotta warm up. Oh my goodness, that was the sound of the flagpole, the metal ring or whatever that was on the flagpole was clinking off the pole. Made some noise and startled me. I don't, I don't know, I guess you guys can let me know if you heard anything I didn't. I'm pretty sure that I haven't heard anything that would make me believe that's it. I heard a baby crying out here. But we do got a whole nother part of the cemetery. And maybe by the next time I come up, um, I'll have better information on where in the cemetery this is supposed to be. Like if there's a specific grave or something. The only information I had to go on was that it's in the Marion Heights cemetery, and this is the only cemetery in Marion Heights. And we're almost back to the car now, I think. I'm not really sure. Actually, I'm not really even sure where I'm at, but I think I'm almost back to the car. Nothing else. We got a nice walk out of it. We got to fix it one wreath. We got to see that cool monument or memorial. Flip you guys around. All right. So, get you guys focused up. If I can. I can't even hit the button. My finger's so cold. There we go. Sorry, guys. I was definitely underprepared for this. I should have prepared better for sure. Yeah, I knew how cold it was out, so when I decided to film, I should have grabbed some hot hands and things like that. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if you heard, saw, or just anything. Let me know how you like this kind of content. I'm happy to do it. Happy to go out and explore. I don't run too many paranormal intentions in for Randonautica because of my doubt. I don't want to just be going to bust after bust after bust. But I guess maybe I might start. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you like paranormal content, any intentions you have for Randonautica, whatever it may be. I appreciate it. We're gonna keep on rolling here. We're just about a couple hundred feet from the car, and we will talk to you real soon. Next time. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Oh, left lights on. Let's turn some lights off in here. Um, we are here again for our second night. Uh, checking out this cemetery, seeing if we can hear what is said to be the sound of a or multiple babies crying. I think it was just a baby, but so we didn't have much luck last night on the lower half of the cemetery. Tonight we're going to check out the upper half, and we're going to see if we can find this altar or something of that nature. Since I got more information. There's supposed to be not much more information. There's supposed to be an altar up here. There's a car coming. Turn out this flashlight so don't blind them. Car coming, and then we're gonna walk into the cemetery. You have to kind of walk. Well, I'll show you here. I'll turn you guys around. Let me get the light up for you. All right, so you have to kind of walk right alongside the road here to get into the cemetery from where I parked. Because I parked alongside of it. Focus, come on. So I don't want to blind anybody while we're doing that, but as you can see, we're just outside of it. Got to get to the main entrance to the top half of the cemetery, and we'll get back on. So the new information I got was you got to walk down past the graves. There should be an altar. This is actually my third night here because last night after I got that information, I came up with a buddy and we went. I thought that meant go down to the bottom half, past all the graves. But apparently, this is three different cemeteries, all in the same area. Like one is like St. Mary's, one is something else. So apparently, it's three different cemeteries in one. Or three different churches, or whatever it is that are responsible for these cemeteries. But anyway, so we went down past all the graves in the lower part, the lower cemetery, and we went back some paths into the woods, and that was a fiasco. We ended up getting lost. Wandering around the woods for like 45 minutes or an hour, slipping all over the ice and snow. And it is cold again tonight. But what we're going to do tonight, well, as we're keeping our... Oh, I think we got some downed soldiers here. Yep, we do. Take care of that. There we go. All better. Yatsko. No, not Yasko. Yatsko. Excuse me. So we just keep an eye out for down soldiers as we're going. And hopefully the directions meant go all the way down to past the graves in the top half part of the cemetery and find an altar there. Just looking around for down soldiers. Don't see any. Oh, you know what? I see an altar right there. If you guys can see it from here. Wow, so this could have been so much easier if I had just came to the upper part first instead of checking the lower part out first twice. Another down soldier over here. Oh, no. Don't break. All right, good, we got it. No, we don't. It's frozen into the ground. There we go. Better. I like that better. All right. So yeah, so here we have an altar. I guess you would consider this an altar, right? And there's a big monument behind it. Let me try and get this to focus. Um, I mean, I guess this is an altar, right? Donated by Paul and Antoinette Redilla. That's pretty neat. That's, that's what's on the monument there. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is an altar, yeah? There are little handprints on it, looks like. I mean, I could, obviously, some people coming here, but. Oh, there's a down soldier right in front of it. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to stand this one up because the pot is broken. Try to read it as best I can. There we go. Um, so is there a grave here? Yes, there is a grave here too. I can't. Hard to make out. There are 3 different dates on it: 1918, 1946, and 1990. So I guess it's 3 different people. Oh no, no, no! I'm sorry. Born. I don't know what the or. I don't know what that's ordained. I think it says ordained in 1940, so he became ordained in 1940 and then died in 1990. Okay, it does say priest of God at the top. It's just really hard to see. I don't know if you guys will see that, but it's really weathered. Okay, so it's not a child buried here. Well, let's just be quiet for a couple of minutes and see what happens. Turn this light down. So yes, we finally found the altar, which would have been a whole heck of a lot easier if I just came in here last time. Um, Let me know if you guys hear anything, see anything. Walk over this way a little bit. No, nothing really back here. Hmm. It's kind of empty back here. Let me turn this light back up. Let me keep listening because now we're right behind that altar. Yeah, this is just an empty plot. It looks like a big empty area. Just circles back around. Well, I mean, keep going. But then there's, well, probably won't see it, but that there that you see illuminating, that's the entrance to the lower cemetery. Well, one of two lower cemeteries. So if you go straight down, like right here in front of us, where I said that was illuminated, you can go through there and go straight down, and then off to the left a little bit is it's another church's cemetery, and then if you just go straight past that, you'll go through a different entrance that goes down and to the right, and then that is a third church's cemeteries. Okay, so there are some graves here. Yeah, it's a really weird setup. I didn't realize it until um, yesterday when I was looking at the different signs. All right, let me turn my flashlight out. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to set my camera up here on the tripod. Screen out so I can see what's going on. So I guess we're just going to listen, see what happens. I haven't heard anything at all yet except for cars. Yeah, two different gloves on. If you haven't known, this glove's a lot warmer, but I can't seem to find the buddy to it. So since this is the hand that I hold the camera with, I keep it on, and this is my geocache glove in the other. It is very cold out here tonight. Probably equally as cold as last night, maybe maybe a little colder to be honest. Or not last night, but 2 nights ago. Last night was pretty good. Even though we got lost in the woods, luckily it was like in the mid 40s, so um, it wasn't too bad. Other than slipping on all the ice that was melting on the ground. But now it's back down in the teens again. I'm sorry, I don't. This is my like this is my first time really ever doing this kind of thing because, well, as you would have heard already earlier, I kind of explained why. So I don't really have any like equipment like EMF detectors or what have you, um, and I won't get apps on my phone because to me an app on your phone, a phone can't really do much. All it has is a microphone. So those apps that I see that spit out words and stuff, even if it really did hear something, um, odds are, unless it's a spirit from this time period, their words probably ain't going to be the same as ours because we. So it just basically seems to be like it hears wind or hears something and pulls a word off a word bank and spits it out at you, or people manipulate it and basically, phone apps I believe are fake. There's no way a phone app can do something like that. So I won't have any of that stuff anyhow. Um, yeah, I don't have like I said, an EMF reader or spirit box or any of that mumbo jumbo because well, I never really planned on doing stuff like this, but when I heard about it, I never heard about this before, so I figured come check it out. But not hearing not hearing anything other than wind and the occasional car going by. I don't know how long I should sit here and I know this stuff. If it's for real, it takes a long time. But I don't want you guys to just sit here spending nothing. So I'll probably cut some of this. All right, well, I guess we'll just cut this for now. What was that? Definitely wasn't a baby crying. It was rustling. Could have been. I guess it could have been the wind. The wind is quite nasty tonight. Well, I don't know, guys. It's been uh, according to the camera, 37 minutes 30 seconds. So I think with that, we are going to still remain unconvinced for now. Let me turn this light down. Yeah, with that, we're going to still remain unconvinced for now, I suppose. Um, but if you guys heard anything that I didn't, saw anything that I didn't, or anything at all, please do let me know. At least we did get to fix up a few down flower pots and stuff, so that's always nice. If you're not a subscriber already, please do subscribe. Really helps the channel, keeps this speedboat motoring along, and check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel and if you have the means to do so. Please do check out the Patreon. You get some cool perks depending on what tier you choose. And I guess that's about all. So we're going to get on out of here. I am freezing, almost an icicle, and we will see you real soon next time.
What's happening, guys? Welcome back. Thank you very much for those of you that are still here joining me. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you thought. I know wasn't my normal content, um, but I don't know. We still had a good time. Well, I still had a good time out there. Um, Other than freezing, other than that, I had a good time. We got to fix up some graves and got to check out some cool memorials and things like that. So overall, it was an enjoyable experience. Um, did it do anything to make me believe in spirits or ghosts or the paranormal anymore? No. So still remain unconvinced. Um, and for those of you out there that are convinced that there are ghosts or ghouls or goblins or whatever there may be, um, that's awesome. I wish I was, because I essentially live in a fantasy world most of the time. I mean, video games and playing D&D with my friends is pretty much all I do other than film. So and work, film work, and play video games and D&D. That's pretty much my life. So I would love it for that kind of stuff to be real. Um, and like I said, I'm not saying it's not. I just don't. I don't think it is. I don't believe it currently. I have open mind. I would love, like I said, I would love to be convinced. Um, but people telling me stories, that's not convincing to me. Um, Evidence is convincing to me, and there's nobody that has produced any real evidence to me. And before anybody puts down in the comments, you should watch such and such on YouTube. If they're making those videos on YouTube, 90% of them are liars. Um, so, anyway, guys, thank you very much. Love you all. Like I said, please do hit that thumbs up. Those likes really help. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And if you feel it in you, maybe take a couple minutes and go down the link below and check out the Patreon. You can join the community over there on Patreon. You get some cool perks depending on what tier you choose. I believe right now they're only 2, so have you. That's about it. We're gonna get on out of here. We will, whether it's day, evening, morning, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. See you real soon. Next time.